Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our Saturday evening sprints. How's everyone doing? Who do we have with us so far today? Say hi in the chat, let us know. Hey Jenna, hey Exotic Expression. Oh no! Still playing catch up after the massive mistake of not saving my work. Wish I was working on something more fun, but at least I have this group to write with. Oh, I hope you recover quickly. And I hope that the words on the page are better for the second attempt. Rachel, yes, I am needing to continue on some edits. I took this last week off since I was very busy and trying to keep up with Publish and Thrive. So I was not going to be hard on myself. Awesome. Louise, hi everyone. I'm back again. I'm going to finish my admin for my taxes in these sprints. Wonderful. Hey Clara, welcome. Weaver Words. I've been playing Animal Crossing all day and it's now 10 p.m. and the guilt of not writing something is eating me. Only time to log on for some sprint videos and find Tracy's extra session. Yes. Love it. So how is day 2 of the virtual writing retreat treating you all? I managed to get on to Reese last night and I got into Lisa's so far today. So I'm considering that a win. Clara, I'm writing the midpoint scene today. Ooh, sweet. Hello, Lisa. Hello, hello. Okay, guys. Hello, Rebecca. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do 4 25-minute sprints. We're going to do our 2-minute micro sprint plan in between, and then we'll have our little chat in between that. And and we're going to get all the words down. Jenna, hoping to finish, where'd you go? Finish a battle scene, the conception of a prince, another battle scene and rewriting the king being captured. I've caught up on a lot of admin tasks this weekend. Otherwise, perfect. This is my first sprint of the weekend and I need to do book layout for the first one. Beautiful. Louise, my first retreat. Wow, I've written more these 2 days than I have in 2 weeks. So grateful. Hey Tyler, welcome. Hey Phyllis, this is my first day. Looking forward to continue with preparing my manuscript to upload it to Dictionary. Nice. Inca, today's been a bit of a washout, but I'm ready to get down to business. Facebook user, howdy, more editing. Let's do this thing. If you step back out, there is a permissions for a link for Restream that will allow your name to be posted if you'd like that. It's just in the description under the Facebook post that you're in. Okay, guys. So for anyone new, what we're going to do is instead of just having an open 5-minute break like most streams have, what we use is we do a 2-minute micro sprint plan. And what we're looking to do is to define and focus in on what we're going to do on just the next 25-minute sprint. We're not worrying about the whole day. We're not worrying about the weekend. We're not worrying about what we want to achieve this month or anything like that. It's literally just the next 25 minutes. What can we do with that? And so it's basically what you're trying to reveal about your character plot or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, what he or she is trying to prove or prevent, the resources you're going to need to do that, and the action steps you're going to need to take to accomplish that. Okay, continue to edit. Beautiful. Lisanda, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Still reading through my first draft and taking notes. Nice. Okay, guys, so let's dive into our first 2-minute micro sprint plan. I am continuing with what I started earlier with Lisa. So in the next sprint, I will, if these are your first words of the day, in the first sprint, I will. Dina, it was me. Can you see me now? Yes, I can see you, Dina. Welcome. Okay, guys, so in the next sprint, I will. Action steps, resources, and what you're trying to get that protagonist to do, and what you're trying to reveal on the page. Okay, guys. 2-minute timer going up. I got into that a little deeply. Let's see. Jenna, in the sprint, I will finish the first battle scene. Perfect. Lisa, I'm working big picture this week, reviewing and adjusting on my secondary character relationships to maximize their impact overall. Sweet. I am finally finding the structure I want from the, it's not a messy first draft, but it's not a good first draft either. Like, it's a first draft, right? It is what it is. And I'm finally pulling from that and adding in the things that are now bringing it together to have a really strong structure. And I think I'm finally there, and I like it. I like it. It's borrowing from some of the things that have already been written, and reworked some things so that they're much stronger, and the dynamic of the overall story is there. Leave her words. Start writing chapter 10. Kay in this sprint, revise and edit chapter 8. Sweet. Okay, guys, let's dive in and get into our first sprint. Let's get the words on the page and the magic happening. Okay, guys, let's do this. 25 minutes. I'll see you on the other side. Good luck and good writing. Tyler, continue editing and possibly finish first book. Woo! Hope we got fireworks for you. All right, guys, let's do this. 25 minutes. Good luck. So how did you do? How did you do? I got more notes done. I got trying to build a character list so that I have a better idea of how the relationships kind of work together. Getting closer on that. Choosing names is not the most fun thing for me to do. Phyllis, great sprint, 30 pages done, 100 more to go. You'll get this done this session. Awesome. I'll be able to start really playing in Fictionary by Angelus. Louise, another 2 months of data entry, only 3 to go for this year. Nicely done. Tyler, I got through about 10 pages and added about 100 new words. Sweet. Weaver words, 682. Nicely done. Jennifer, making a revision list. We're sort of in the same place. I think I'm moving somewhat away from the list part and more into the structure now, I think. There's going to be stuff that still bugs me, but Wild Duck production. I got a lot more done in the scene I was writing than expected. Nicely done. Phyllis, yes, I hope so. If not, I will work on it tomorrow. Jenna finished the battle scene and we're into the conception of a prince. 341 words after some major revision. Nicely done. Inca, 514 words, closing in on the end of the scene. Ooh, you're so close. Clara got 211 new words. I usually have a hard time with midpoints. No surprise. It's going slow. Step by step, I'll get it done. Lisa, making slow progress. Loving it though. That's all that matters. That matters. It's working for you. Piece by piece. Okay, guys, let's dive in and do our next 2-minute micro sprint fun. Rachel, 3 pages edited. Nicely done. Okay, guys. Okay, let's do this. 2 minutes on the clock. In the next sprint, I will, what you're trying to reveal, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, what they're trying to prove or prevent, the resources you need, and the action steps. Let's go. 2-minute timer up now. In the next sprint, I will. Okay, so Jenna, in the next sprint, I will finish this part of the revision and add in the prep chapter mean to connect this Last battle's the one where we have a captured king. For this, in the next sprint, I will complete another 30 pages of manuscript review reorganization. Sweet. I'm going to continue the character list, even if I have to name people by their role in the story. And pick names later, but that's okay. I need to know what they're going to do in the story. I know what I need them to do. I know what I want them to do. So now I have to just basically put them in there and figure out which ones can do more. And that way I'm kind of utilizing them better. Inca, in the next sprint, I will finish the scene and outline the next. I'll need to refer to a conversation that happens later in the book because it contains some true words that I need. Interesting. What's the change? I like that. Interesting. Curious as how that will come together. Okay, guys, we are going to do our another round of this or that. So where is your best brainstorming done? On the couch or at your desk? Which one, guys? I should probably add pen and paper or on the computer. I think that is a good way to organize your characters. Also, you can create a character sketch and just come up with a name for them like from now. Yeah, exactly. They're just sort of, there's certain ones that it's their, I'm wondering how much she would even use their names. I guess what's bugging me too. My best brainstorm is actually done either while I'm in the bathtub soaking or in front of the fire pit outside. Sweet. Pencil and paper. Nice, John. Louise, at my desk with paper and computer. At my couch, I go to sleep. Rebecca, for brainstorming, it's somewhere away from the desk, and it's probably pen and paper. Inca, pen and paper in my bed. Sweet. Weaver words, couch for planning, desk for writing. I like that. I like that. Get the business stuff done at the desk, right? Phyllis, in my bed in the morning while journaling in morning pages. Ooh, nice use of morning pages. Smart. Like that. I'm wondering, because I went back to, I bullet journaled for years. I do like bullet journal, but I found that I didn't want to make the spread so much anymore. So I went I actually moved to digital planning using Sarah's HB90 an undated quarterly planner, and I love it. And I do try to use good notes on the iPad for brainstorming as well. There still isn't, there's something special about just cracking open a notebook and writing on those pages with pen or pencil. So it is interesting how our minds work. Generally prefer to use voice recordings to get my initial thoughts out. I find it much quicker than typing or writing. When I'm ready, I can listen to the recording and type it out while also editing. Sweet. Nicely done. I like that. I like that a lot. Which software are you using? Are you using Drag and Dictate, or is it Google, or what do you find works? Yes, I agree. I use pencil with a notebook. Also, 20 people watching, hitting the like button to show some love. Thank you. Awesome. All right, guys, who's ready to dive in? During the actual writing process, I need to have 0 distractions. During planning, I'm a bit more forgiving. Okay. Okay, guys, let's dive into our second sprint, 25 minutes. Let's take our 2-minute micro plan and dive in and get it on the page. I am going to get that calendar going. A calendar? I should use one of those too. Get the character chart going, and then also I may actually take a blank happy planner calendar, which is another thing I've been thinking about, and plan out how many days this this story takes place over, as to add to the structure overall. Okay, guys, let's dive in. 25 minutes. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on the other side. How did that go for you guys? I think that was good progress. Is it done? No. Is it far better than it was? Oh. And I also discovered there's one other character in here I want to put in. I have like a, not sure what he's going to quite be. He's antagonistic, but more so he's in the way of the other characters. Again, I will see how this plays out. Tyler, 9 pages and around 100 words again. Sweet, exotic expression. Considering the astounding amount of distractions and interruptions, I think I did pretty good. Finally decided to treat myself to a 4-day stay at an Airbnb where I'll be completely alone and undistracted to fully concentrate on writing. Can't wait. Well worth every penny. Oh, that's sweet. When are you doing that? How much time do you get to plan for it? That's pretty cool. Okay, guys. Yeah. How did you do that round? How did you make out? Okay, finally finished editing chapter 8 and then put it into Pro Writing Aid for a final proof. Nicely done. Phyllis, nice sprint. Didn't make as much progress, about 20 pages, slow and steady. You're almost there though. Jenna, more revisions and reorganizations and 367 words. Yeah, I abandoned my index cards for now because I feel like I need to get, until I have that structure, working with them was a little too much. So now that I've got more of a structure, I think I can start pulling them back in. But until then, I'm going to be happy with the progress using just my little writing notebook. I booked the trip for a little over a week ago, and it's 4 days from today. Definitely planning out my time carefully while I'm there. Oh, that's so sweet. Lasanda, 1 chapter down. Nicely done. Okay, guys, let's dive in and do our third 2-minute microsprint plan. So what you need to reveal on the page, character, plot, or setting, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do or not do, what they're trying to prove or prevent that will move the story forward, what action steps you plan to take, and what resources you need. Ink 145 words, scene finish, next one outlined, and I figured out a solution for a loose end from book 1. Woo, congrats, that's awesome! Oh, okay, let's dive in, guys. 2 minutes. In the next sprint, I will. 2-minute timer going up now. finish this thought, guys. But let me know how you did. What's your plan? Phyllis. In the next sprint, I'm going to start making my dinner. I'm also going to work on 20 more pages on my manuscript. Multitasking. Just don't get sauce on your pages or your computer. I am going to work on the map. I'm going to leave the character list for a moment, and I'm going to start working on this map and figure out where it is exactly that things are sort of laid out. Just a real messy, simple map, just to put an idea of where things are, so she's heading in the right direction when I do things. Inca, the scene will be tricky because the POV character has been poisoned and goes on a drug-induced rampage. Oh, that's gonna be intense to write, but fun, potentially fun. Go for it. Just get everything on the page. Edit it out later. I have to figure out also where one of the characters, how she finds her way there. Like, why does she know it? I can't imagine the father character telling her. I'm gonna figure that part out here. It's bugging me a little bit. I got a couple questions here I gotta figure out how to answer. Okay, guys. What else? Who else has got their plan in place? Would you like to share? Lysanda, what are you gonna do? Exotic expression? Jenna, are you still with us? I'm thinking that we are actually at the midpoint, guys. So if you have not gotten out of your chair recently, just to stand up and stretch, now would be a good time to do it. If you haven't had anything to drink other than coffee and tea, might be time for a glass of water. Rehydrate. And if you're feeling okay, let's do some more writing. Next 25-minute sprint, guys. Let's do this. Alexis trying to finesse the scene I've been working on all day. Interesting. Make some notes if you have to. Step away from it. Get that pen and paper. The power of the pen and paper. Lori coming late, so in the next sprint I will try to reach the goal 7 words. Leave your words nearly halfway through the chapter, more still to go. Lysanda, in the next sprint I will read through another chapter. Sweet. Let's do this, guys. 25 minutes. Let's dive into our next sprint. And Jenna, in this next sprint, just keep on the same chapter and finish it. You've got this. Okay, guys, 25 minutes. Good luck. So how did you guys make out? Make some good progress here. It's gonna figure out how to do this and not destroy everything I've drawn. Like that, and I want you to be much thinner. It's just like a tweak right there. Pretty cool. I have a better sense of where everything is. I have some other ideas for things that are sort of meant to bring terror to them, a sense of terror. So pretty good, pretty good. Probably might do another one just to make that come together. Louise, yay, my taxes are ready for the accountant. Earliest ever. Now I can write without distractions. Sweet, congrats. That is awesome. You know what? That deserves some fireworks. That is awesome. The business side of writing is tended to. Awesome. Good evening. How is writing for all? It is going well. Welcome and thank you for joining us from Twitch. Jenna. More revisions achieved, 266 words added, and this chapter well on the way to being done in the next sprint, and the next draft is going to be way over 80k goal. Hope you're doing well. Lovely is awesome. Thank you. Yes. And that 80, 90, you're probably still in a good place. Jude, 855 words, some of it journaling. Louise, thank you. You're so welcome. Lasanda, I read through that chapter and made some notes to make the dialogue stronger and add more introspection in the second draft. Nicely done. Alexis, still working on this scene. It's emotionally taxing for me and the characters. Laugh out loud. Yes, it would be. K, 202 new words on a different chapter, and we'll proof it next so I can upload it to the Make a Tweak group for feedback. Sweet. Inca, 383. That went better than I expected. Nicely. Lori, no words. Tried to figure out a scene. Make some notes, might help. Okay, guys. We are about to dive in to our final 2-minute micro sprint plan and sprint of the session. For anyone who still has energy, we have Angela yet to come at 9 p.m. to finish out our second day. I will be back tomorrow, same time slot, 5 to 7 p.m. I do believe Lisa is doing tomorrow afternoons. Laura is not doing well. She's fighting COVID, so she's not going to be doing her really early one. Her, what is it, 4 a.m. Eastern, I do believe is the time slot. So she's not going to be doing that one, guys. She's having to take some self-care time. But I do believe that Lisa is doing tomorrow afternoon. Please confirm if you're still here with us, Lisa. I'm the 5 to 7, and I will look up and find out who is doing the evening one. I'm not sure if it's Ree or Angela. Clara, 477 words this one. Tiffany, thank you. I've wiped myself out. See you all back soon. Definitely go take a wee break and come back. There's more writing tonight if you have the energy. Okay, guys, let's dive in and do our final 2-minute micro sprint plan. Now, the trick for the last one I find is I try to, I like to set myself up for success when I pick up my writing for the next session. Whether that be later on tonight or the next day or a week from now. So try to write your micro sprint plan in such a way that you're setting yourself up for success, that you know where you're going to continue when you pick up your writing again. So in the next sprint, I will, what you're trying to reveal about your character's setting or plot, what you're trying to get your character to do on the page, what you're trying to have them prove or prevent, the action steps you're going to need, and the resources you need to do that, and try to set yourself up so you are in a good place to pick up your writing and you don't have to struggle to figure out what to do next. And that's kind of one of your action steps. Okay. Hi, Bitzer. Alright guys, let's do our 2 minutes. In the next sprint, I will, and go. So how did you do? Exotic expression. Just found out a friend of mine was rear-ended today. Please be considerate and careful while on the road. Just a few days ago, saw a truck turn over in a ditch. Better safe than sorry when on the road. Definitely. Oh, I hope your friend is okay and gets the help they need, and doesn't downplay any injuries. It's easy to do. You don't want to believe you're generally that you've been hurt, even though you may have been more than you think. I figured out that I'm going to continue with the character list. I think I want to open a browser to, yes, I want to go on the internet, guys. To see if I can research some potential names, using things that may be important to the characters overall, to see if I can find something within that will make for more meaningful character names. That's what I want to be. And then I want to take a new resource that I'm trying out. It's a digital plot planner. Printable, let's call it what it is. And I want to try this out and see if I use post-it notes on it, if I can literally start filling in the scenes on it and see where I'm missing areas in the story that need to be filled out. It's terribly said, but you know what I mean. Clara, goal is to finish this chapter. Zerk, behindthename.com, finding meaningful names. Excellent. Lasanda, in the final sprint, I will read through my last 5 pages for today and do some more research about writing in third person omniscient. Oh, interesting. Okay. Phyllis, good. Finished cooking dinner. Now sitting down to eat. Reviewed my manuscript final pages. We'll work on more tomorrow. When is the session tomorrow? 3 p.m. Eastern? No, 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. As it is day 3 of our virtual writing retreat for heart breathing. So anytime there's an event, either being Double Down Day or one of our virtual writing retreats, my time slot is the 5 to 7 p.m. And so that would be the first Saturday of the month is the Double Down Day, and the virtual writing retreat is usually without fail, the third weekend, and I do the Saturday, Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. So I hope that helps. Jude got 1 chicken soup piece fully drafted, and about half a draft of the second. If I manage both sprints tonight, I should be able to get those revised. Perfect. Lori, my protagonist, heroine, has to confront her true feelings. If she does, she could lose a friendship. If she doesn't, she will always regret it. Should she allow fear to consume her or share her feelings and hope for the best? Ooh, nice, deep stuff. Wild Duck Production, just outlining an anthology story I'm doing, but mainly separating each story into different documents to make it easier to write one at a time. Sweet. Jude to Lori, hope she goes for it. Definitely. Wild Duck, sorry for the bad spelling. Hey, I tripped my way through. Okay, guys. Let's dive in and do our final sprint of this session. As I said, Angela will be back at 9 p.m. As always, we start strong around here and we finish strong. So take your plan and let's execute it onto the page. I am going to get these characters named, and then I'm going to dive into some post-it notes. Okay, guys, let's do this. 25 minutes. Good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on the other side. How did you do? How did you do? How'd you make out, guys? I just opened a new page and I just populated it with a whole bunch of names. Oh no, Ashley. That was the last one. I'm sorry. Lysanda, I hope you have an excellent rest of your night. And I'm so happy you reached your goal. That's so awesome. Ashley, there are more tonight. Angela is doing the 9 to 11 time slot. You guys can always press replay on this one. Of course. Jenna just finished a lot of revisions. Still far away from that 80K goal, it feels. Hope you all have a good evening and see you soon. Lori, 453 words. Ashley, no worries. I will do the other one tonight. I just gotta take a little break. It's a little tiny break. Angela will be on in about an hour and a half. So perfect time to just kind of get yourself organized and ready to dive on in. Rebecca, thank you so much for hosting. Only worked on book formatting. Oh well, but it was productive. Hey, if you're working on your writing, and whether it be on the formatting of your book, the editing, the drafting, the plotting, all the things, you're all good. You're all good. You're showing up for your writing. Guys, I will be back tomorrow, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern, to for our day 3 evening ones. And then I'm sorry, I did not look that up. I meant to look up when if Angela is doing tomorrow nights or Ree is doing. They just popped it. I did not need to do that. I was already in Facebook. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you guys. Who is doing what? Let's see. Day 2. I want the original post. I will try to give you guys an answer. Unless anyone... Oh, here we go. No, that's day 2. Where are we? Day 1. Where is the announcement one? I can find that had all the days and all the times on it. No, that isn't either. Okay. Should have just screenshotted it earlier. That would have been easier for you guys. Really? Really? It's Facebook, guys, so it's probably gone off the screen. Inca finished the rampage scene, started another. Not sure how many words, but total for the day is 2,446. I'm going to go for one more by myself to see if I can hit 3K. You're so close. Mary, loved the music and scenery. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Mary. Oh, there we go. Does that have? Yes, so tomorrow's lineup is Laura has canceled hers, just so you guys know. That would have been the 4 a.m. one, Eastern. She's not feeling too good. Melissa is on at 10 a.m. Lisa's on at 1 p.m. I'm on at 5 p.m. and Angela's on at 9 p.m. That's tomorrow's lineup. Angela's finishing us out tonight for our day 2. So yeah, lots of writing to be done this weekend. So take full advantage, guys, and see progress on your novel, on any of your writing projects, and just see it blossom into that thing you're wanting it to be. Okay, guys, I will see you hopefully tonight on Angela's. If not, I will see you tomorrow's. I hope to hit at least a few sessions each day and see how much I can get done. But until then, you guys have an amazing rest of your night. If I don't see you on Angela's, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.